Hey friend, this is Rick Renner, and I'm in the studio where today I am filming an interview for CBN about the city of Pergamum, 7 messages to the 7 churches for a program that they're getting ready to do in the month of July. Don't miss it. It's going to be a terrific program. And today I'm answering questions about Pergamum. Kind of exciting. But I was thinking about Hebrews 11 verse 6. And in Hebrews 11 verse 6, the Bible says, without faith, it is impossible to please God. Well, you know, that verse always bothered me because the Bible says every man has a measure of faith, so no one is without faith. So years ago, I decided to look a little deeper into the Greek, and you know what I found out? That word without is the word chorus. It means outside of faith. It's impossible to please God. Or I like to say it like this: you can live in the city, that is your residence. You live in the city, or you can live out of the city. But you can't live in both places at the same time. You're either in or you're out. And when the Bible says without faith, it is impossible to please God, it literally means if you live outside of the address of faith. If you're not living in faith, isn't that a different take on that verse? If you're not living in faith, it's impossible to please God. If you get outside of a place of faith, if you get out of the will of God, if you get into a place of disobedience, if you're not where God called you, if you get outside the perimeters of the place called faith, it is impossible to please God. And so today I want to ask you, where do you live? Do you live in faith, or do you live outside of faith? Without outside of faith, it's impossible to please God. So the only way we're going to please Him is if we make sure our address is spelled Faith. We live in faith. Think about that today.